Hey, Wayne Herring, StrongerSalesPeople.com, and I've got a quick salesperson interviewing tip for you today. And this is intended for my clients. This is one of the modules in our Stronger Salesperson hiring formula classwork. But it's also intended for some of my friends on Facebook, LinkedIn, and people that follow our webpage. So what we want to talk about today is, in an interview with a salesperson, you want to listen especially for the music. And I'm not sure that I drew my musical notes well or not. I should have had my daughter, Michaela, draw them, right? She's the pianist. But listen for the music, not just the words. And here's what I mean by that. It's really common that we interview salespeople and we ask questions. Some of us ask the same questions over and over that everybody else has asked. We go from a resume. We ask close-ended questions like, are you comfortable with cold calling? Well, yes, I am. Turns out I'm the best cold caller there is. We ask things like, well, tell me about your biggest weakness, things like that. And some of those things are worn out, and all of your candidates are looking for the best answers on the internet to those questions. So that's a discussion for another day. But moreover, even if we conduct a good like behavioral style interview, or if we look for some new questions, sometimes we still struggle because we're listening for the words. We're reading resumes, we're seeing what they say about accomplishments, and I just want you to have a shift in your mindset. I want you to think of the interview as though you are the buyer, as though you are the person, the customer, the client that these salespeople are going to go out and call on, that they're going to have a first meeting with. And so this normally comes up for the first time in the 45-minute telephone or Skype interview that I have my clients do with salesperson candidates that they're talking to. You need to be checking and listening for, are they able to bond quickly? Do they seem to be trustworthy over the phone? Can they establish rapport quickly, for real? Not by asking trite, weird things, but by warmth, by matching and mirroring. And so it's really, it takes a bit of practice. It takes talking to some salespeople, which is where a lot of business owners and sales leaders go wrong, is they just don't talk to enough people. You need to talk to a number of people before you start to hear this and pay attention. But do they bond? Do they build rapport? Would you like talking to them? Do they have a steady voice that would invite you to give more information? Are they able to ask you a question and you find yourself wanting to answer it and dig deeper? Now, of course, in the interview, you need to not do that. You need to stop yourself, catch it, regain control, because you want to be asking the questions rather than the other way around. Again, that's a discussion for another day. But yeah, again, listen for the music, not just the words they're saying. Another thing that comes up, and this is part of our multiple stages in the interview, but you also want to check for and see, how do they end the interview? What do they do to finish it off? Because that's important too. Okay, I hope that helps. Listen for the music, not just the words. Have a great day. Wayne Herring, StrongerSalesPeople.com.